Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash, and double honor unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the sincere brothers that's doing the will of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, what I have here is a news article going into biblical prophecy, and this news article is from RT.com. All right, dated today, which is June 27th, 2020, the year of prophecy. All right, and it is entitled, Europe Should Brace for a Reality in Which U.S. is No Longer a World Power. Okay, and the scriptures tell you that the mother of America shall be ashamed. Okay, and we know that the mother of America is Great Britain. All right, the UK, which is over there in Europe. All right, and we're seeing these prophecies come to pass. Okay, and America is losing its status as a superpower. Okay, and we're gonna get into that, but I don't want to make this video too long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the scripture that I just quoted, and then I'm gonna read a little bit of the article. So it says Jeremiah 50, verse 12. It says, "Your mother shall be sore confounded; she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert." Because according to the Bible, America is going to be destroyed by the Most High, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by fire, via the nuclear destruction. Because the nuclear destruction is going to take place through these other nations and their intercontinental ballistic missile technology. And they're going to use that. They're going to use those weapons of mass destruction to destroy America, the land of Israel, and various parts of the world, man. All right, that's World War III, because World War III is prophesied in the Bible, and World War III is going to be the war to destroy America and to end all wars. Okay, yeah. So the mother of America was Great Britain. All right, because you had the Edomites, these so-called white people from them European countries. All right, primarily Great Britain. They came over here to America and they took over everything. Okay, and they established the 13 colonies. All right, the slave states. All right, and they branched, and later on through the period of time, they branched out more and spread it. They spread themselves like a green bay tree all throughout America, man. Okay, so that was it on that. All right, let's go back to this article. It says the U.S. may voluntarily relinquish its status as a world power, and Europeans must brace themselves for such a contingency, including by boosting their militaries. The German chancellor has warned. European nations need to carry more of the burden than during the Cold War in terms of defense spending, Merkel said, because they cannot assume that the U.S. will be there to protect them. Yeah, because the U.S. is broke. All right, the United States of America is broke. Their military is spread abroad. They have over 800 military bases throughout the world. All right, and America, they act as if their own country is perfect. The infrastructure is messed up. All right, and a lot of these conflicts are instigated by the United States of America, man. You know, really, it's bigger than Donald Trump. It's bigger than the politicians of the United States of America. It really goes back to the elites of this kingdom, the so-called Illuminati, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers. All right, because they're pulling the strings behind the scenes, if you will. Okay, so I think the point was made on that article, and we're gonna get some scriptures because you know America is done, man. All right, nations are dumping the dollar, such as China. All right, and nations are not respecting America as that force anymore because America was once known as the big bully on the block. But now these countries they're starting to stand up for themselves, man. All right. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm just gonna get a few more scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14. I'm gonna jump around a little bit because yeah, Isaiah chapter 14 verse 4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. That golden city is America. All right. And that proverb that we're taking up against the king of Babylon, which is not talking about ancient Babylon, this is talking about America, because America is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. All right. Um, the king of Babylon is who? Will be synonymous with the president, which is Donald Trump. Okay. And also, like I said, it's bigger than Donald Trump. You have the real uh rulers of this kingdom, which are the elites of the house of Esau. The tribe of Amalek. The house of Rothschild. All right, all the way down. All the way on down. All right, these so-called Jews. All right, they're known as Lucifer in the Bible, the same chapter we're reading. All right, but I don't think I'm gonna read that scripture, but this is the power that we're taking up against them, man. That America's done, man. That according to the Bible, America's gonna be destroyed. All right, the economy's gonna crash. It's gonna be race wars. It's gonna be famines, and ultimately, it's gonna be a nuclear destruction, in which 2/3 of our people they're gonna be destroyed, man. 2/3 of the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, y'all gonna be destroyed, and and the rest of the nations that's here in America, they're gonna be destroyed. Only the elect is gonna be delivered from the nuclear destruction, the second death, that nuclear fire, man. It says, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. And the Lord's doing that now, gradually, on his time. All right? The Most High is doing it. And we're seeing it come to pass, man. All right? That's why they're pushing this coronavirus thing and blaming the recession or because really we're approaching a depression, man. All right? But they're blaming it on the coronavirus, when really the economy been collapsing way before the coronavirus, man. Okay? Because America is trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and they have increased it, you know, more trillions of dollars in debt in a short amount of time. That's how we know this place is done, man. All right. So let's jump down to verse 10. It says, Isaiah 14:10, all they shall speak and say unto thee, and pardon the noise, because I'm in my car and it's raining. It says, I'm gonna try to speak a little louder. Isaiah 14:10, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Yeah, that's these other nations that were you know, subjugated to America at one point, which they still are, but that power is dwindling. Okay, these other nations, man. Some of these third world countries, you know, many other countries such as China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, and the list goes on. They're saying, "Are thou become weak as we?" All right, because America was the superpower that made all the nations to tremble, especially during the time when they dropped Fat Man and Little Boy on Hiroshima and Nagasaki out there in Japan. All right, the nations were afraid of America, man. And that's when America was at the height of its glory. All right, but now that glory is dwindling, man. And now the nations are saying, "Are thou become weak as we?" Because the weapons of mass destruction that America had the advantage to use against these different nations, they have that same technology and weaponry now. All right, some of them have even surpassed um American in military weaponry and technology, man. That's why scripture say in Joel 3rd chapter, let the weak say I'm strong. All right. So that was on that. Next and last scripture. Got to get this. All right. Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. All right. 10 horns represents the European Union. Okay. The European Union, because there was originally 10 countries out there in Europe that was a part of the European Union. All right. But they later extended it to, I believe it's more than 20. And the beast represents NATO. NATO and the EU. It says these shall hate the whore. The whore is America. Okay? Because America lays in bed with all these different countries and gives them that drink, that wine, which is them philosophies, man, that leads to nations being destroyed, man. All right. It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Yeah, so America's gonna be destroyed, man, by these nations. All right, even by the EU. The EU's gonna have a hand in that. These European countries, man. And we can't forget the fact that Great Britain, they left the EU, man. And how much longer before other countries follow suit? Okay, we just read in the article about Germany how they're pretty much speaking against America, man. So they're gonna do the same thing as many other countries in Europe are gonna do that, man. They're gonna leave the EU and they're gonna do business with the enemies of America, such as Iran, such as Russia, such as China, and they're gonna exclude America out of it, man. All right, so these are the prophecies that we've been waiting for, man, and they're speaking. And all right, it's only a matter of time before all hell breaks loose. All right, because we can see now, America's not what it once used to be, and Lord willing, it never goes back, because the scriptures say there will be no healing for Babylon, man. All right, so we're looking forward to more chaos, more um more chaos and more fucking struggling here in America, man. More woes, more sorrows. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.